good will be great. We can't afford to play safe. You want it now, well don't wait. You miss all the shots you don't take. Hey, yeah, I know what you told me. If you want it that bad, then show me. You gotta want it more than I do, cause I see the greatness inside you. Yeah, we may rise, we may fall. Yeah, but we got way more in store. Don't slow down, we can't afford to. Yeah, they so great they can't ignore you. We ain't come to break even. We ain't done, we ain't leaving. We don't stop, we don't quit. You want the victory? Well, here it is.
I just heard him die.
You ready to roll?
Yes, sir. Cheers to ND 2023, baby.
First shot.
Well, the day's finally here. Loading up. NODAK 2023. We're getting the campers all loaded up. We're headed out. Today is the 24th of August. We're heading out on our scouting trip. I'm excited. I think we're all excited. I've been waiting for this day since we left.
America.
We're just rolling out on morning number 1 of our scouting trip. We rolled into camp last night. Got all decently set up, kind of organized a little bit, and then we got a little bit of sleep. The farmer actually and his wife met us here at camp and kind of got us all set up and plugged in and hooked up to water and all that good stuff. So we're real thankful for those guys willing to come out here and meet us. Rolling on 10 o'clock now. We didn't get as early of a start as we wanted, just with getting set up, but it is what it is. But we got a lot of stuff to do and not a lot of time to do it, so we're gonna get after it here.
Just got our last camera up for the weekend. We decided to put it on this standing bean field back here. There's a nice tree row, and there was one spot where you could really tell all the tops of the beans and stuff were chewed off. So obviously they're eating on them beans yet. So, and I think we ended up with like a total of 20 mole trees out this weekend. We were shooting for 30, but a lot of the spots we were looking at just didn't have the sign we thought they'd have. I think overall it was a good weekend. We're gonna head home in the morning, work for 3 days, spin right back around and come out here. We gotta save as much of that vacation as we can, so we'll see what next week brings.
Light up, ignition, take a ride on the skyline. Roll out, get with it, one drop till the earth stops.
Finally headed back to hunt. Season opens Friday. We got quite a few shooters. There's 4 or 5 really good bucks out there this year that I'd be more than happy to shoot. This is my 25th season of deer hunting, so hopefully season 25 is a lucky one and we can get some big deer down this year.
'Cause this is our time.
Jesus! That sounded like it hurt. Right in the forehead. Got him. got a good chance of getting in there with him. We got a big boy spotted. It's not a mule deer, but it's a good whitetail. Probably 140-inch whitetail. I think what I'm gonna do, I just seen him go into some sage. I'm gonna jump down back behind this hill, get around. There's a little scrub brush tree down here. I'm gonna get to there, then I'm gonna signal Kyle. I'm gonna have Kyle watch and make sure he doesn't come out of that sagebrush. As soon as I get to there, I'm gonna signal Kyle. Kyle can come and meet up with me once I can try and get eyes on him and make sure he doesn't leave that. We made a move. We're within 150 yards of this big whitetail now. There's a coyote within 100 yards of us that keeps bumping these deer out of their beds. Just in this clump of brush up here, 150 yards out, I just watched him go up in there. There is a little hill up above it. If he makes a move up to get up above that hill, we're gonna make our move. Let's go find my arrow. Well, we just reviewed the footage and I just aimed right on him. He was kind of chewing, but there was a doe had just blown behind us, so he was kind of alert. And so I thought, I didn't think he'd duck a whole bunch, so I aimed a little low and touched her off. But he was at 71. And I watched the footage back. He like ducked. His shoulder was under the grass. Like he ducked a whole bunch. So on to the next one. We'll see what tomorrow and the rest of the week brings. I'm gonna have a little bit of humble pie here and kick myself the whole way back. But let's get out of here. North Dakota. Kyle and I came back into this spot we call the railroad. I've been patiently putting this spot off, specifically for this cold front that's come in. There's only one buck in here that we've gotten pictures of, and he's a really good 10-pointer. He's been flirting on the line and coming in daylight. I figured if I could hold off long enough, when this cold front hit, he'd just mind daylight and come through and eating on these beans here. We got in good and early. We had to hang a stand, and so we just got set up. When we were in the truck earlier, it was 56 degrees. There's probably a 15-mile-an-hour wind out of the north. And there's a couple of big marshes to the north of us that we're expecting him to be bedded in. So hopefully he'll make a move and come out in these beans and start eating before dark. And hopefully give us a reasonable shot. I'm trying to be quiet because the wind has really died down. There's a chance he could be close. We can't see very far, so but we're gonna need a fourth quarter. Last 2-minute field goal here, but it's not looking good. I zipped right through him, didn't it? It looked like I hit him perfect, didn't it? Oh,
You son of a bee.
Heck yeah. Well, here he is. We didn't have any troubles tracking him. That schwacker tore him up. There was blood sprayed all over them beans. He didn't go far, but what a crazy hunt. You know, me and Kyle were sitting there, and I literally I was sitting there thinking, yeah, just this year's not meant to be out here. You know, I had that miss early and kind of struggled, and then just we weren't getting a lot of daylight pictures, and I had kind of had this planned out to come here for a few days once this cold front hit, because the way we do things, we all kind of take turns picking who can sit what stands first. And I had this stand in mind because I thought this buck would daylight. And my buddy Fergie came in here yesterday and seen him, and just didn't quite come in range. So then I came back in here today, and last 15 minutes, you know, I didn't see a single deer, and then out of nowhere, Kyle's like, "Do you see that moving down there in the brush at like 20 yards?" And I was like, it's thick in there, but I didn't see anything. And I was like, no. He's like, every once in a while I catch a glimpse of something. And so I'm staring, and I grab my bow just in case. And then next thing you know, out of nowhere, he just walks into my shooting lane at 20 yards. And I was like, oh boy, it's go time. But put a heck of a shot on him. And like I said, that schwacker tore him up. He didn't hardly go anywhere. He just made it off the bean field. But you know, we work our butts off out here, and to try and just have a chance at these things. And the guys I spend camp with, they mean the world to me. My family means the world to me, and a buck like this means the world to me. This is my biggest buck ever, and it means a lot. You guys mean a lot.